A tough decision for a president who loves nothing more than a crowd. Donald Trump cancelled the Republican convention in Florida amid surging coronavirus cases across the state.
I looked at my team and I said, the timing for this event is not right. It's just not right with what's happened recently, the flare-up in Florida. To have a big convention, it's not the right time. It's really something that, for me, I have to protect the American people. That's what I've always done. That's what I always will do. That's what I'm about.
In a significant change in rhetoric since his rally in Tulsa, which saw thousands pack into an arena, Trump stressed the issue of safety looking forward. The virus's epicenter continues to migrate across the country, from early hotspots like New York, now hitting other densely populated states like Florida hard. Thursday marked a record high for the state, with more than 170 deaths and 10,000 new infections. Some hospitals are reaching a tipping point. This hospital in Miami is at full capacity. Some of the staff also contracted the virus.
It's unpredictable. So we've learned about this, what it's like to be faced with something that we don't know anything about. If you think about a lot of other medical illnesses, we know about it, we've studied them, we know how to treat it, we can expand our treatment capabilities, but this really came out of nowhere and hit us hard.
Like Florida, Trump too is facing an uphill battle, according to opinion polls. Amid criticism over his handling of the pandemic, in an election year, it could be enough to cost him the top job.
Anger and unrest are growing in the United States following President Trump's announcement that he will send federal troops into several Democrat-controlled cities. He says they're needed to deal with the surge in violent crime. But the Trump deployment of federal forces already operating in Portland, Oregon, has been targeting protesters demanding racial justice, with the mayor himself caught in the crossfire. Well, I'm joined now by DW's Ines Pohl in Chicago. Ines, great to see you. Where exactly are you right now?
Right, I'm on the south side of Chicago, and right behind me is a funeral home where 14 people got shot last night. So Chicago has a problem with gun violence, there is no doubt. So in that regard, Trump makes a point.
Yeah, no doubt that gun violence has been a huge problem in Chicago throughout the years. But what is the situation there like right now? Have federal officers arrived in the city?
Nobody knows. I had the chance to talk to the police officers here on the ground. They know nothing. Also, higher up officers do not know if the agents already have arrived or not. What we know that protesters are getting ready. There is a huge protest announced tonight starting at 7. So far, everything is really peaceful. People are kind of in a waiting position.
All right, and we are, of course, in an election year with elections coming up in November. It seems troops are only being sent to cities controlled by Democrats. Could this lead to the kind of violent clashes that we saw between demonstrators and federal agents in Portland?
That's what many people say. They say it's not an accident that President Trump picks cities run by Democratic leaders. So he can say, listen, the Democrats are not able to bring peace to this country, to these cities, to end gun violence, to end violence on the street. It needs me. It needs a law and order man whom I am to finish this situation. So sure, it's not an accident that he picks Democratic cities which are led by Democrats.
When how is all of that playing with residents of Chicago?
Well, you know, the people in Chicago, they don't really want to have federal agents here because they saw what happened in Portland. So Chicago can't be really compared with Portland. There are much more, let's say, aggressive protesters seen over the last years. But still, they say our police, if they would be educated enough, if people would work together with the police and local leaders, that's the way we have to go. We don't need Donald Trump to send in troops who don't understand who we are here in the city of Chicago.
Ines Pohl in Chicago, thank you so much for your reporting.